Hello, everyone. Can someone confirm that we are alive and working? And then, can someone confirm if the audio is awful? Because there's always a mistake whenever I do Wera and Reverie. Okay, perfect. We are live. And yeah, the mistake this time is that I went to Poland. Oh no. Audio is from the 1960s. Is it listenable? Oh no. Oh, this is bad. Okay, what if I try?
Is this worse or better? Because I went to Poland and I made a mistake and I left my microphone there. This is better. Okay, surprising. Okay, perfect. Okay, so in this case, we're just going to do this. Okay. In this case, welcome to Wera and Reverie, and I want to say hello to my other viewers who usually aren't able to join us in the evening, and hello to hopefully sorry, I have to stop looking at the comments because you guys are cracking me up. We are back in the 21st century, audio stupendously 60s-ish. You know what? I'm trying to like have the pinup sort of Sabrina Carpenter curls, and she's very inspired by the 1960s. So perhaps this is part of the new branding. That's a joke. But what was I saying? Yes, so welcome to everyone watching on replay as well. A fruitless hippo. This is exactly part of the reason why we changed to this earlier time, because people like I would have never been able to catch you live, and so now I am, and so I'm so happy to see you here. All right, so a few orders of business. The first order of business is Zoltan, you're so sweet. We are so back. Thank you so much for the super chat. You're so generous. Also, Zoltan, could you please DM me on Instagram if you have Instagram, because I have something that I'd like to ask you. But yes, just say that you are Zoltan and DM me on Instagram. The other order of business is Happy November, everyone. I don't know if you remember, but my brain was broken last Wera and Reverie. And so I was like, see you all in November. Well, I hope November went well for everyone. Oh my God, Danny, it's 4 a.m. in Mexico, but I am here. Go to sleep. This is not that interesting. I feel like a chipmunk. I'm drinking my coffee and it's bad. Like, not the coffee. Me, I am bad. In the morning, whenever I get caffeinated, I start shaking, I like run around, I can't sit down. So you're seeing a very different Wera. This is the Wera that films, okay? Because that's what you guys don't understand is filming a video. I'm gonna sound like such a, influencers have it so hard, blah, blah, blah. That's not true. Well, it's not true. But for me, it's so difficult to just get on camera and start talking and filming, and especially the intro, because I always try to write out the intro because it has to be good. I can't do that. And also after I do my makeup, I don't wake up like this. Do you think I wake up like this? No, I started getting ready 2 hours ago. My point is I caffeinate myself so hard. So whenever you see me in a video, that's me like 2 monster cans deep, you know? Coffee. Yeah. Okay. Just wanted to say goodbye to Morgan Rose. Good night. And hello to Enzo. All right. Okay, perfect. So, oh my God. I feel like the video where he had, okay, the video with the police had, it was the crimes of The Witcher. Guys, I filmed that and my 5K Q&A back to back. It was boiling. It was boiling. I just got back from, so if you've been following the channel for a while now, you'll know that I disappeared for like a month last summer. And the reason was because we were going around the US in like a camper van sort of thing. And I wasn't able to film. Like, I had to upload my mid-year book tag from the Grand Canyon. It was outrageous. I was sitting in like the visitors center trying to like leech off their Wi-Fi. It took like 3 hours to upload. It's not that long of a video, but I was really going through it. Basically, what was I saying? Oh yes, and so we had just flown back in from LA. The night before I started filming this, and I was so jet lagged, but I knew I had to film because I knew I had to get videos out, and so I was like, it's okay. So yeah, so many Monster cans, and I was just like psyching myself up. The sweat, it was so hot. Filming those 2 videos was the hardest. Those were the 2 hardest videos for me to film, which is crazy because they're like some of the ones that I'm like proudest of. So I don't know. Anyway, and actually, now that we have this individual here highlighted, another order of business is we have another moderator joining Maya's team. And everyone, please say hello to Ivor. This is Ivor, and he is going to be your new moderator. So please be nice to him. And yeah, thank you so much, Ivor, for joining the team. There's other stuff that I was going to say. Oh, yes. So, also something very fun happened. Something very fun happened in November, haha, right? No, April. And the thing that happened was, how can I make this? You know what? We're just going to do this. We got, there's 50,000 people following this channel now. That's crazy. When I went to the sorry, I hate to be that girl. When I went to the Taylor Swift concert in Warsaw, there were 65,000. Like, that's most of the Peggy and Narodowy. That's most of the stadium. Like, that's crazy. That's crazy. But yeah, so thank you so much. I don't know why you follow me. Maybe in the words of a fruitless hippo, it's the coffee-induced ADHD. Thank you so much. I hope I give you some insights and some girly papa brain rot, but in a way that's like funny. So yeah, like this is huge. Thank you so much. And there were a few other things, because actually I started doing the slideshow and I was like, oh my God, there's nothing to say for this month. But actually the coffee, everything can be around. Okay, no, that's not what I wanted to do. There was an incredibly intelligent individual who commented on my video 13 hours ago. Well, now a few more. I don't know how to pronounce the name, but this individual says, and this is in relation to The Witcher Part 2 video, The Witcher Summary Part 2 for the Sword of Destiny. And this person says, after plenty of consideration, I think I would translate oczko as iris. I don't think it's possible to translate it perfectly because it's so difficult to form a diminutive form of eye, which is what I struggle with as well. Like, what would it be? Eyelet? Yikes. Agreed. Iris is the most striking part of her eye. And additionally, iris, the flower, can be blue just like her eyes. So I think, and then the rest, sorry, the rest of the comment is this person tell me that they like my content, and yeah, so and that they're waiting for part 3. And yeah, but I think Iris, again, in The Witcher part, for the people who don't follow this channel for The Witcher, even though you're probably in the minority, um, I'm sorry, but this is really important. I went on a rant in that video where I basically was, oh no, that's not what I wanted to do. I went on a rant in that video basically saying that in Polish, her having the name of Oczko, which is like diminutive for eye, is important because it's a play on like these two different sayings of oczko w głowie being like the apple of your eye, which is the equivalent, I guess, in English. There's also like the idea of puszczać oczko, like which is kind of like winking at someone or like initiating a flirtation. It's also like cutesy, it's diminutive, it's not little eye. She is explicitly described as having big eyes, but it's supposed to create a sort of like fondness for her, and I think it really does. And like people's reactions to her final scene in that short story, no spoilers, do not worry, I think a huge part of that comes from how quickly and effectively Sapkowski is able to how quickly he is able to endear her to us. And Sapkowski is such a master of language. Yeah, so I think, again, you're never going to have a perfect 50-50. Sorry, never going to have a perfect translation. But this commenter, I think, is really onto something. And I do think that Iris is great. And in a similar way in which I refuse to call Ihuarahuac's little horse, because I think that's the dumbest thing I've ever heard in my life. Whenever I talk about the unicorn, I always call the unicorn horsey because it's konik, not mały koń. Anyway. Oh, I need to respond to this. You read Blood Meridian? How? It reads like a fever dream. Well, Andy, trust me. Yeah, it was a fever dream. I don't know how I did it. I mean, I read it slowly and I tried to exist within the text. I think that's the most beautiful thing you can do. Just exist within the confines of the text and try to feel it. Really feel it. Even if you don't get it, just try to feel it. That sounds so stupid and like I'm saying nothing, but like, trust me, okay? Trust me. I think this was the warmest November I have ever experienced. Well, yeah, we talked about that earlier. Happy November, everyone. Anyway, back to the slideshow. I am still reading The Crossing. So that was actually a perfect, let me grab it. I am still reading The Crossing, but guys, I didn't make progress, but I did read. I reread the first chapter. It's so good. I'm not reading until after exams. I can't do it. I have too much in my head. Guys, I discovered, if you're med students, if there are any med students watching, I'm not being sponsored right now. I discovered Osmosis by Elsevier. It's not just the YouTube videos. They have a website where they, like, for each YouTube video, they give you flashcards and USMLE Step 1 and 2 style questions for every topic. Guys, yesterday I learned more than the entire past month. It's insane. Okay, in like 2 weeks, I'm gonna have to write like 3 pharmacology essays based on like the different treatments of different like conditions basically, and that's gonna be like one of my exams. I feel so confident now. I believe that I can write an essay on the treatment of like hypertension and chronic kidney disease. I would not have been able to do that 2 days ago. And I can now because of osmosis. So thank God for osmosis. I'm better late than never. So yes, Maya, I know, I see. There was a question. Where was the question? Here, okay. From 66 Star Blind. Hey Vera, I've a question for you. Have you ever done theater before? Maybe at school or as a hobby? Well, well. I did, yes. What gave it away? Let me have a sip of my coffee. 2 seconds. I'm gonna die. I'm so sorry. How embarrassing. It went down the wrong hole. Anyway, that's okay. Yes, I did do theater. Maya, the story. Okay, let me tell the story. My first acting role was the very prominent role of being the Vavel dragon in 4th grade. When we did like a little, oh, man, I'd have to ask my dad or my Polish teachers if they still have the recording. But I was the Vavel dragon, and I had like this incredible monologue. I don't remember any of it. I was 10. But yes, I was the Vavel dragon. But my acting career didn't stop there. It continued in 6th grade when we did Bye Bye Birdie, and I played Alice. In the telephone hour, which is like the main, the one of the opening songs, it goes like, hi, oh, I can't sing it. I don't want to get copyrighted. But it goes like, hi, blah, 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 hi, blah, blah, blah. What's the story, Morning Glory? What's the something, Hummingbird? Did you hear about something and Kim? Anyway, and then it goes into, did they really get pinned? Blah, 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 blah. I was Alice, and Alice was one of the only telephone hour girls that has lore, because in the script, I was like the mayor's wife was calling for Alice, and so it became this entire thing, this like secret family that was there if you could like read in between the lines, and it was me, this girl that was my friend, and this guy who was the mayor, and they were my parents, and it was an entire thing. Yeah, so that was my second role. Very, but I was just gearing up. I was just gearing. Oh my God, Esme. Esme says that she stopped reading The Wisdom of Crowds for this. No, go back, leave, Esme, leave, read The Wisdom of Crowds. It's the best thing ever. Anyway, I still haven't read a better book than The Wisdom of Crowds since I finished The Wisdom of Crowds a year ago. The Wisdom of Crowds is the... Okay, but back to theater. Esme, you better be gone. And you better be reading. I'll be texting you on Instagram. Okay, but the telephone hour, the Vavel Dragon, those roles were gearing me up for the role of a lifetime. Gaston in Beauty and the Beast. Yes, I was Gaston. As you can see, I really fit Gaston. Yeah, Maya has a cardboard cutout because Maya was part of the costume department, and they were going to build like the scene for the Gaston song scene in the bar. They were gonna have a cardboard cutout of me on one of the desks in the background, but oh my God, Pen and Gale, hello, love you. Okay, oh, I lost the comment. Oh no, oh it's okay. Vera Theater's story time. Okay, anyway, the cardboard cutout ended up being made, but it wasn't used for the scene, so Maya took it home, and so Maya has a cardboard cutout of me dressed as Gaston with like my fake goatee and my hair going like something like that. It's outrageous. But yeah, we should, Maya, if we can find any photos of it, then I can share it in the next Vera and Reverie if people would be interested to see me as Gaston. Oh my god. And there was this one part, because I want to shout out Maya and her incredible costuming skills. As you are all probably aware, in the song, Gaston says, and every last inch of me's covered in hair. So what did I do? They gave me like a toupee or something on my chest, and I unbuttoned and flashed people. Yeah, it was truly a sight to behold. Of course, they didn't see anything because I had a toupee stuck to my chest. But yeah, that there is a recording of that. I think Maya has a recording of this on her phone. So, guys, if you want to release the Gaston tapes, you have to ask Maya. And also, Maya, probably we should ask like the other people who are visible as well, because like I don't want them finding out that I'm like broadcasting their image to 50,000 people. 50,000 people without their consent. Okay. Yeah, exactly. No one's slick as Gaston. There is also, oh my god, and for the line, and I use antlers for all of my decorating, they lifted me, and there was this one person on one of the 2 nights that we were showing that dropped me. And so it was so scary because it was like decorating. Like they picked me back up. But yeah, it was really intense. But I had so much fun. And yeah, I love that. And then my last role was as the angry PE teacher in Footloose. Yeah. That was like 3 years afterwards. And it was because like we were gearing up for exams and I wanted to take part in a play for the last time because like, to be honest, that was probably the last time I'll ever be in a play. And so I just wanted to be part of the production, but also I was gearing up for my exams. So yeah. So anyway, back to, sorry for that very long. Yeah. Okay, moving on. Oh yeah, I don't know, should I go on to movies? Other than this, I'm not reading anything right now. I haven't read anything. The thing that has been haunting me is Sunrise on the Reaping. Guys, help, I'm still at the restaurant, still sitting in the corner I haunt, cross-legged in the dim light. They say what a sad sight. I swear you could hear a hairpin drop right when I felt the moment stop. Glass shattered on the white cloth. Everybody moved on. I stayed there. Okay. And the words of Taylor Swift, I'm still there at the restaurant. Okay. And the restaurant is Sunrise on the Reaping. The reels are traumatizing me. I have deleted Instagram other than like to say that this live was going on, but I'm still traumatized. Yeah, that's my fault. I keep sending the reels. Maya keeps sending me the reels. Sunrise on the Reaping I'm still at the restaurant. Okay. Moving on to movies. The Place Beyond the Pines. I watched this on a recommendation. The vibes were cool. It's about this biker guy who he like travels with the circus. He's played by Ryan Gosling, and he goes back to this town and he discovered that he was a year previously and he discovers that he is a kid. And so he's like, oh my God, I'm going to leave the circus to make a life for this kid and stuff. But then, spoiler, he kind of dies and he gets killed by Bradley Cooper's character. And then, so you have the first third of the movie about Ryan Gosling, then you have the second third of the movie about Bradley Cooper, and then you have the third act of the movie, which is about like their 2 sons, like 15 years later or whatever. In general, I don't know. I like the 3-act structure. I thought it was quite experimental. But I mean, I don't know. It wasn't for me. The vibes were there, but no, I don't know. When he died, I thought it was the end of the movie. Joey, it was like 40 minutes into it. No, but I don't know. I if you want to watch it, go for it. Oh yes, Titan's Vision. Sorry. The chat is incredible. I was rewatching the stream just to make sure I didn't miss anything in the chat, and I missed that, and I added it to Letterboxd. So thank you so much. My nose is so itchy now. Okay. So, meh. The vibes were cool, but meh. Okay, next. Guys, we have to talk about the chicken jockey in the room. What do you guys think about the Minecraft movie? Please tell me. I'm so curious. Oh boy. Okay, because I wanna know. I wanna know what people think. Also, maybe my impression of, oh my god, well, if Odysseus says that it was bad, then it obviously has to be bad. Kale, what do you mean you didn't watch it? You have to go watch it. It is, okay. Maybe I have a skewed perspective of this movie because I went to see it with my 11-year-old brother. He dressed up as Steve. I dressed up as I wore his Minecraft pajamas. It's on the next slide. So I have a photo. I was going to ask my dad and my brother if I can like put an emoji over his head, but then I was like, I don't know, it's kind of weird. I don't want to be posting my little brother on YouTube. So I'm really against like those people that use their kids for clout on the internet. I think that's so weird. Like, do you not know who's on the internet? Anyway, so I was like, you know what? No, I'm just going to show my outfit. So you have to imagine a little me, male version, blonder hair, and dressed as Steve. But besides the point, I wore his Minecraft pajamas. We were the only people dressed up though. Like, what the heck? How? But yeah, the point is, I watched it in Polish. So perhaps my experience with this movie is kind of skewed, which is fine. La 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 lawa kurczak in Polish. Yeah. It was truly something to behold. Also, people didn't go crazy for the chicken jockey line. They just kind of like shouted it. But like not even like shouted it. It was really tame. You know what? I cried. Yeah, I cried in this movie. You know what? I think, is it a good representation of Minecraft? Not exactly. It's an isekai. However, I had fun. Like, I had fun. It made me happy. Maybe I am part of the problem. Maybe I'm part of the anti-intellectualism, whatever. Oh my god. Emiliano went to see it with his crush. Okay, I need to hear about that. That's a crazy first date. I don't know if I would like get married to this person. Like if I was going on a first date and someone said, we're going to the Minecraft movie, I don't know if I would run away or, okay, I'm not gonna propose to my boyfriend, but like like as in I'm not going to be the one that proposes because I want my man to propose to me. But dude, if like for a first date, dude, I would maybe I would propose if it was to go see the Minecraft movie. You know, anyway, she invited you. Go to your Zoltan. Go with your crush to Amelia Perez. More like go with your worst enemy to Amelia Perez. That's awful. You're evil. Jesus Christ. I don't know what they got up to in Mahakam. Anyway, as I was saying, I don't know what I was saying. It's the coffee. It's the coffee. I had fun. I was happy. It made me happy. It made me happy. Was it the best movie of all time? No. I was shocked to see Jack Black and Jason Momoa 69. It's crazy. She yelled chicken jockey. Propose to her. Now. But yeah, this I had fun, sue me. Was it a great cinematic masterpiece? No. But it made me happy. Yeah, okay. Is it the Minecraft movie of my dreams? Once again, no. But it made me happy. Okay. So that's all I'm gonna say. And now the outfit reveal. Yeah, so this you can't see what I'm pointing to. This I wore my mom's old that my sister stole. Her płaszcz trench coat. I wore my brother's pajama top, yeah, and I wore my old middle school shorts that Maya will be familiar with because I wore them every single day in middle school. Oh my god, Emiliana, you're going to see the Thunderbolts? Dude, this is the real like story of this life right here. Emiliano's love life. Please update us next month. Please. But yeah, so this was my outfit for the Minecraft movie. Obviously, I took off the trench coat when we were in the theater. Again, we were the only two people dressed up. And my brother, it was like, oh my god, Wera, you're so embarrassing, Jesus Christ. I'm like, no, I am fun. I told you guys last month, when I went to see Mickey 17, I dressed up as my male friend. I put my hair up and I drew his beard on because that's what you do. Make movies fun again, okay? I love dressing up for movies. Ever since Wicked, ever since like the Barbie stuff, no. Nina says, wow, you did it for him and he hated on you for it. Typical. No, my brother is lovely. He he just has to get used to it. My sister as well. They think I'm very embarrassing. Put yourself out there. It doesn't matter. No one cares. These people aren't going to see you anyway. And maybe someone will see you and think that's like really cool. And then maybe they'll dress up for another movie. I remember when we went to see like Infinity War and Endgame and all that, everyone was dressing up. It was incredible. When will you have another time to dress up as, when will I wear my brother's Minecraft pajamas again? Never, much less in a shopping mall. Like, guys, dress up for movies. If there's one thing you have to take away from this life, have fun and dress up. Okay. Oh my god, Rafael. Hello, I missed these. Just graduate already. I'm halfway through. If I pass. Joshua says, I love this enthusiasm. Wish I had siblings like you. If my brother and sister are watching, which my sister is definitely not, my brother, I won't say his name. Braciszku, jeżeli oglądasz, ten komentarz mówi, że jestem bardzo fajną siostrą i że ta osoba chciałaby mieć rodzeństwo takie jak ja, więc no, musicie mnie doceniać. Okay, my brother is learning English, but oh my god, Kale is asking the question. So, oh my god, okay, I want to see Sinners so bad. No one wants to go with me. I talked with like one of my like best friends last night. We had like a really long call and I was kind of like, let's go see Sinners. I've been like, okay, again, I'm off of Instagram. However, I saw the most outrageous clips for floating around of Haley Steinfeld and Michael B. Jordan saying like the filthiest things to each other, and I'm like, oh, that's me. I need to see this movie. Oh, Zoltan, thank you so much. I just make sure that you say that you're Zoltan because I will not know, but I will be texting you back. Thank you so much. But yeah, I I want to see Sinners so bad, and everyone is acting like it's the second coming of great cinema, and and that like 10-minute video that is it Ryan Coogler, right? That the director did about like the different like formats that you can see the movie in and the aspect ratio and all that. That was the best piece of marketing ever, because that's fascinating. Not going with Maya. Maya is in the Netherlands and I'm in Ireland. So yeah. Oh, Leafy! Hello! No, he's like, oh, I have to study. It's okay. I need to study too. But yeah. Good morning, Leafy. But yes, I really, really want to go see Sinners. Okay. What do I have later? Oh my God, The Last of Us. Okay. I haven't watched episode 2 yet. I know what happens in episode 2. I'm terrified. I loved season 1. I loved season 1. And I'm stressing so bad. Oh my God, I'm stressing so bad. I loved episode 1. I haven't watched episode 2 yet. I know what happens. I know. But I am the most sensitive person. Oh yeah, this is good. I have not played The Last of Us Part 2. I only played through like maybe 60-70% of The Last of Us Part 1, and that was after I watched the TV show, because I'm pretty sure it's a PlayStation exclusive, right? And I'm an Xbox household. So I didn't have the chance until I met someone who had a PlayStation that I could actually play it. And we own The Last of Us Part 2, the DVD. Yeah, but I haven't played it yet. It's on PC now. Dude, I don't have a PC. You know, we're going to be talking about this when we get to the Oblivion Remastered discussion, okay? But I know what happens, because how can I not know what happens? Of course, like, okay, as someone who makes Witcher videos, and that is video game adjacent, I've heard so many times, like, oh, what if so-and-so gets Joel'd? I know what happens to Joel. I know. And these filmmakers or series makers or whatever, they are so good at traumatizing me. They're so good. Episode 3 of season 1, I was bawling my eyes out. I was hysterical, okay? I am terrified. I am terrified. Oh, Ashen, no, I disagree. Please, can someone remind me to, Maya, can you copy and paste this comment later when I get to the Oblivion Remastered talk, because I have a take on this. Of course I have a take on this, but I'd love to bring this back up later. It's getting review bumped now. Dude, not on my watch. But I'm terrified to go into episode 2. I'll let you guys know how I fare after episode 2. I'm so scared. But I'm excited. Okay. Okay. So you might be like, okay, Vera, you haven't really watched much or read much. And I'm like, well, yes. I was in Poland. I went to Poland. This is Krakowskie Przedmieście. How can I show this better? Oh, no, not like that. Sorry. No, that's even worse. Okay, now you can't see me. Oh, okay. Well, that didn't do anything. Guys, One day I'll figure this out. But basically, I went to Warsaw, and it was incredible, and I had so much fun, and I love Warsaw. And yeah, this was Krakowskie Przedmieście, and I studied, and yeah, Zalane jest słońce. So in the song that I was like freaking out about like last time, there's the line of Krakowskie Przedmieście, Zalane jest słońcem, which is Krakowskie Przedmieście, which is this kind of area, street, is flooded with sunlight. And when I went to Starówka, which is the like the old town part of Warsaw, when I went there, it was all flooded with sunlight, and I got off the metro purposefully a few steps before just so that I could walk and take it all in, because if you remember, I was so homesick last time, and oh my god, it was just so incredible to go back, and it made me so happy. So yeah, I was so happy, and I'll be back in like a month-ish. So then the other thing is I met up with Maya in real life again. So yeah, we went and we had like 3 drinks. We were doing drink tasting, and we were eating nachos, and it was incredible. And yeah, it was great. And then the other thing that I noticed is you might be like, Vero, this is just a image of a random building. No. This is the house of Joseph Conrad. I was walking down Nowy Świat randomly, and because I met up with this other friend for coffee, a friend that I didn't see in like 6 years. Okay, wait. Speaking of coffee, let's try this again, this time without me choking on it, okay? Yeah. Actually, this is one of my worst, no, failings is a wrong word. One of my like weird idiosyncrasies, I don't know if that's the right word to use, is that I am incapable of drinking water while laying down. I can't swallow the water if I'm laying down. I always choke. So I don't think I would survive being waterboarded. Anyway, cheers. Just gonna answer Ashen's question. Did you watch the Wheel of Time season 3? No, I don't have time. I don't know. I was actually behind the scenes. I was initially kind of hoping to do a like unpopular Wheel of Time opinions. Steve Canada is asleep, but Steve, this goes out to you because Steve loves the Wheel of Time. But I was actually hoping or like thinking of doing a collab with Tudor Ramble, especially with Rich. I love Rich so much. I wanted to do a collab with them, but especially Rich, and do like unpopular opinions and kind of time it with the Wheel of Time season 3. But then like I got busy and I don't know, it just kind of fell through. But I don't know, maybe for season 4. So I don't know, we'll see. But yeah, anyway, yes, one more sip. Laying down while drinking is diabolical. Zoltan, me and you. Levy, I don't know if I can put that. Okay, you know what? Screw it. No, for what Austin said about Joe Abercrombie, I lost so many brain cells. There is a difference. There's a difference between having a different interpretation of a scene and misreading a scene. Austin, I also, one of my other like booktube friends, one of my favorite booktubers in general, Jay from Paperback Journeys, I was so angry at Austin, and not angry at Austin. Well, yeah, I was angry at Austin because his interpretation is not valid because it is not supported by the text. And it's not a matter of argument. It's not a matter of like agreeing or disagreeing. It's just not a part of the text. You can't say, for example, you can't say something stupid like Geralt has black hair, where he is described like 1,000 times as white haired, right? So like, it's like, okay, anyway, it's fine if Austin doesn't like it. That's not what I have a problem with. The problem is why he doesn't like it is wrong. At least this one thing, because he fundamentally misunderstood. Levy, it's okay. I can say whatever I want. He's not going to see this. Actually, the last time I said that, he did see it. It doesn't matter. Okay, I was texting with Jay from Paperback Journeys, and because Jay finished the last argument of Kings, and I was so angry, and I was like, okay, how did you interpret the scene? Because it's very obvious that this is what Joy of Carmine. It's not even a matter of interpretation. It's just the way things are. And Jay was like, yeah, that's what I thought as well. And so we thought that we were being crazy. We were like, Austin, despite not being part of this conversation, was gaslighting us. And I don't have the physical book. I audiobooked this. Thankfully, Jay had the actual book. Guys, go subscribe to Paperback Journeys, okay? Jay pulled out the book and he read the passage to me. And he was like, yeah, and look, your argument, I am correct, because the next line after the scene is this line, which means that you are correct and Austin is wrong. And I'm like, well, obviously, but now I have like textual evidence. I don't want to say what it is because I don't want to spoil people. First law is very important to me. So sorry. Okay. Back to this house. I was walking on Nowy Świat because I was leaving the coffee shop that I met a friend in, and I saw, and you can't see like the little plaque, but it basically says that this was where Joseph Conrad lived. And you might be surprised to find out that Joseph Conrad, yes, the Heart of Darkness Joseph Conrad, was Polish. English was his third language. He is actually, his dad was like a massive nerd and named him after two Polish like characters from books. So yeah, anyway, this was his house. One of these windows perhaps was his room. I don't know. But I was walking past and it was this beautiful moment for me where the past and history, like I felt the history, and I don't know, I just felt so connected. It was so stupid, but it was just beautiful because I wasn't looking for this. It found me. And I don't know, it just made me so happy. So yeah, it's not every day that you stumble upon Joseph Conrad's house. Anyway, next. Oblivion. Okay, I think this is the last slide. Yeah, this is the last order of business for today. Guys, I couldn't focus for the rest of the day. Oh my god. Okay, I love Mr. Matty Plays. I've been following Mr. Matty Plays since 2016 maybe. Okay, and Mr. Matty Plays, I love him. He is a fanboy sometimes, but I feel like he has been, but I feel like he's fair. You know, he's not a skeptic because he's a fan, but he's like, I think he approaches stuff well. I love his insight, and like, screw it, I'm a fan as well. I like fun, okay? What's wrong with that? But he was saying, oh yeah, guys, Oblivion Remaster is coming. We knew from the leaks, from like the Microsoft acquisition of Bethesda, that Oblivion was going to be was one of the stuff in the the upcoming pipeline, right? It was part of like the acquisition document that got leaked. So we knew that and Fallout 3 Remaster were hypothetically in the works. But Mr. Matty Plays was like, no, guys, it's coming this April. It's coming. It's right around the corner. We're gonna have it before the end of the year. And I was like, oh, I don't know. Because with Bethesda, like, I remember I woke up at 5 a.m. to watch that showcase in 2018 when they revealed Starfield, and, you know, Todd came out in his brown leather jacket and whatever. And I remember, and they revealed Elder Scrolls 6 and stuff. Remember when Mr. Matty interview with Todd Howard, where he was like, "Yeah, I don't think we will ever remaster one of our games." Well, wasn't it the other studio, what's it called? The French one, right? God, I don't remember. But it doesn't matter. But sorry, my eye is watering. But basically, like, I was so parasocially proud of Mr. Matty, virtuose. Yes, exactly, virtuose. So maybe he didn't exactly right. Key and Cullen, can't believe they dropped Oblivion like a few weeks before my exams. Same. Okay, I need to stop shouting. Okay, I didn't believe him. However, then the images leaked, and I was like, this looks real. Could be AI, but it looks real. And then that chatbot on like the Microsoft or like the Xbox store, I think, was acting weird and saying stuff about the week of the 21st. And I was like, wait a second. But I still was like, okay, maybe they reveal it. But there's no way they're shadow dropping it. And Mr. Matty Plays the entire time was like, they're going to shadow drop Oblivion. It's going to be incredible. And I was like, there's no way. Okay, they reveal it. It's going to drop in November. Guys, I was so hyped. Oh my God. It was crazy. I was watching that, and and like, as I was watching the reveal stream, I went and I DT Polar. It is November, to be fair. Yeah, for like 3 more days. Mm-hmm. Oh, there's no way. I was so happy. Oh my God. So I was just so happy. And I went as I was watching it, because I was like, there's no way they're dropping it today. There's no way. But I went to the store and it said available for purchase. I was losing it. My like private, like Wera in real life, my like friends, whatever, on my Snapchat story, I was just like losing it. It's like this, I was losing it. Of course, I'm not able to play it now because of exams, and also I'm in Ireland. I don't have my gaming stuff in Ireland, so I can't do that. But immediately, like, I think even like right after the reveal happened, I posted the what's it called? The poll. I posted the poll, and I said, do you want me to become the Wera of Kwatch, spelled Kwatch? Oh my God, Ramsey Bolton, hello. What? This would be the first YouTuber that is not strictly just video games related, not only doesn't hate Matty, but actually likes him. Odd and interesting. Why do people hate him? Do they? I didn't think they hated him. I love Matty. Like, I grew up with him. He's one of the ones that like I watched every day after school, because okay, this is actually really good context as well, because she has wares if you have coin. Yeah. Okay, this might be like a good context. When I was still like in school and high school and middle school and stuff, my parents were very strict with the Xbox, and I wasn't really able to play as much as I wanted to unless there were extenuating circumstances. For example, wisdom teeth removal. I played most of The Witcher 3. Like most of my like gaming experience with The Witcher 3 was when I was right after my wisdom teeth, because my parents were finally like, okay, fine, you can't really do anything. You sit and play Witcher 3. It was like, thank you. But you know, my brother was also very young, and my mom was very like scared that like she didn't want him to be exposed to like on-screen violence. I mean, desensitization and everything. And like I think that's so fair. But at the same time, I think like I never had the ability, and now that I moved to Ireland, I don't have the Xbox with me. I don't have a PC. I don't like, guys. I showed you guys my setup a few streams ago. I don't have the space for this, so I can pretty much only play when I'm in Poland or when I'm at someone else's house, right? So, like, I have to live so much of the gaming vicariously. And Mr. Matty Plays, ESO, Juicehead, yeah, like Luke Stevens, like those people, or Oxhorn for Fallout, Fudge Muppet, Camelworks, guys, those people made me. They made me. I love them. Okay. Anyway, but for that reason, I only ever watched people play through Oblivion. I wasn't able ever to have my own playthrough for Oblivion. So because of that, I don't have like as intimate knowledge of it. Like I know the general story. I know Uriel Septim dies. I know you become the hero of Kavach. I know you you have to fight the Daedra in the gates of Oblivion. I know you have to and I know that you have to get Martin Septim, and I know you like need to get, do you have the amulet or does it get lost? I don't know, but I know you have to get the amulet and you have to give it to him, and then Martin becomes like Akatosh and fights it's not Molag Bal. Is it Molag Bal? Because I know in ESO it's the other one, right? Because there's the it's Molag Bal and the other one. I don't remember. Mehrunes Dagon. Thank you so much. Thank you so much, Nina. Yeah, and Mehrunes Dagon. They basically, it's Mehrunes Dagon in Oblivion, isn't it? Molag Bal is the ESO one. Yeah, okay. Anyway, I watched so many lore videos, and it was years ago now. Like I told you, I woke up at 5 a.m. I woke up at 5 a.m. to watch the showcase where they released the Elder Scrolls 6 teaser trailer. That was 2018. We are closer to 2028 than we are to 2018. That's crazy. That's crazy. Anyway, so I really want to play this because I want to finally have an experience for me. Now, I am awful at combat. I am there for the story. I am there for the experience. I am there for the laughs and giggles and all of that, okay? So I want to see, but also I know that it's a slippery slope. Yeah, Mass Effect. So there's so many games that I want to play. I want to play Mass Effect. I want to play Red Dead Redemption 2. I want to play that so bad. And I think, guys, why should I play by myself when like you guys can tell me what to do. You guys can show me like where to go, what to see, how to get better at lockpicking. You know, the prison guard glitch. Anyway, yeah, the prison guard glitch with the lockpicking. Anyway, I think that would be so much fun. It would be so much fun. And so but I know it's a slippery slope. Because basically the way YouTube works, and again, this is just theories because we don't know. But the way I think YouTube works is you have all these like different niches, right? And you can if you become like a big book channel or whatever, then if you turn over to, I don't know, music commentary, that video is probably not going to do as well. Or like even looking at my own channel, because my Witcher videos are so big, they significantly outperform any of my book videos, and The Witcher is still book related. Like it's more obviously book related than Oblivion. However, I don't know if I just want to be a book channel. You know, I'm sorry, Maya, I know we just crossed an hour. I always tell Maya we're going to keep this to an hour and we never do. I'm so sorry. And I'm so sorry to Ivor as well. But okay, I am so like obsessively passionate about so many things. And I kind of want to do it all, which is so greedy. It is so greedy. But I do. And I think it would be so much fun. And I'm thinking of a way to do it in a way that like I can limit the access, because I don't want like people from outside this little community to find me and be like, oh, this stupid girl, she's such a pick-me, blah, blah, blah. She doesn't know how to play video games because her like aim is bad. And like, I don't want that, because that would make me sad and I would cry. So I'm kind of thinking, what if I make the live aspect of this? This is just what I'm thinking now, just throwing this out. I'm thinking, what if this is my excuse to start a Patreon, where I do like the live stream with the patrons, because in that way, there's no possibility of those like outside people coming in and like disrupting the little haven. But then I can edit the videos and make them like, I don't know, from like a 2-hour live stream or whatever, make it into like a 40-minute video, and then do the 40-minute video as like a YouTube video. You know, so that's kind of where I'm at, because then the people on YouTube still who don't want to like be part of Patreon, which like that's so totally fair, then these people still get like the story and like a part of the content, right? But the people, like while I'm playing it, it's still very happy. And I feel like I can miss a shot 500 times or get killed by, I don't know, a flame Atronach or whatever, a million times, and it's okay, because it would be edited out or significantly trimmed down for the actual YouTube release. So I'm kind of thinking, what if I can do that? I don't know if that's a good idea. And then I could release these videos not as a substitute for like a usual Friday video, but like have it as an extra video. Like maybe 1 week, instead of just the one Friday video, there would be 2 videos, because one of them would be the edited down footage of the playthrough. I think I really thought about this a lot, and I think that that's the idea. Then I might, oh my god, Ashen. For every Wera death in Elden Ring, she must rewatch bad takes about The Witcher without being able to respond to them, or watch bad scenes in The Witcher TV show. That's just the entire TV show. That's just the entire TV show. So, yeah. Also, just going forward, I really want to do I want to be able to do commentary, whether it's on movies, whether it's on TV shows like The Last of Us, whether it is the Oblivion Remastered, because this is like the thing that's like gassing me up the most recently. I'm so For every death Vera, this is worse than the water thing. For every death Vera has to give Triss a compliment. That is, oh, actually, okay, so this is a good point. So I wanted to make the April Fool's video, but I started thinking, no, I'm gonna make this an actual video, an actual like thought-provoking good video. So I'm thinking, basically my plan is to treat YouTube this summer as a job, because if I can treat it as a job, work, self-employed, whatever, 9 to 5 on this project of mine, because oh my god, whenever someone asks me, whenever I'm not able to meet up with people because I'm working on YouTube or whatever, or editing or filming or whatever, and I don't want to be like, yeah, I do YouTube, I say, oh, I'm working on my project. So I want to make this, I want to treat the YouTube as a project. And now I don't know if, and so I think that that would be good because I could get a lot of backlog videos. And so, here. The question is why the editor work when Twitch can store the whole thing for a while unless it's about money making. No, it's about the story. So like the reason why I don't want to play The Witcher 3 on stream is because there's no point in that. I genuinely do not think that there would be anything interesting that I could bring that hasn't already been said by 500 other people. Like, oh my god, yeah, Yennefer finds him in White Orchard. Oh my god, that's great. Oh my god, like, guys, let's be so honest. I don't think that would be interesting. Oh my god, Gontrao Dim in the tavern? Oh my god, that's crazy. I don't think that would be that interesting. I really don't. And so, and also, like, I want, the only, this might change. Obviously, this can change. But I think that, like, maybe the one exception would be, like, a Witcher 3 stream for charity. I can sell out for charity, you know? Like, for me, just playing The Witcher 3 because, oh, it's going to do well, because people want to see me play it, I don't know, that's kind of selling out to me. So yeah, I can sell out for charity. But anyway, again, maybe my opinion will change if I have some like incredible idea where I'm like, oh, actually, this is an incredible, innovative new approach to The Witcher 3. Then maybe, but yeah, don't forget the Mr. Beast reaction every time something like that happens from Libre. Yeah. Oh my god, you know. Anyway, but no, the reason that I would be cutting it down is I would be putting up the live streams then after they're done on Patreon, so you can have like the full however many hours it is on the Patreon, where you can see all my blunders and, you know, being killed by whatever it is that you get killed by in Oblivion, the Daedra, the whatever, the goblins, the Mythic Dawn, whatever, 500 times without being bullied. But then I would just cut all that out and be like, 500 deaths later, blah, 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 you know, and then that could be there on the channel. There was also this one girl that I watched when I first got into Skyrim. I don't remember her name. I'm gonna have to find her because she transitioned to making like videos for like Sims videos. And like, I'm not that interested in Sims, but I was really interested in her. I'm still gonna believe. You liked the heroes, Levy. It's okay, because you liked the heroes. But yeah, as I was talking, what was I talking? Levy, you distracted me. Oh yes, so that girl, she made her Skyrim playthroughs seem like this like grand epic journey, and it was so immersive, and just the way she edited it, and I loved it so much. And actually, like PewDiePie with his Minecraft series, he did the same thing. Like the way he created this story, and I think that's so much more fun than just the live stream. But I think the live stream has that element of interactivity and that element of like, you guys can tell me like fun stuff or fun Easter eggs or stuff like that, you know, that I wouldn't have noticed by myself. And like, I think that would be so much fun as well. But then my question is, do I launch a Discord immediately? Because I don't know if I'm ready to do a Discord, because I don't know, it kind of stresses me out. But maybe it won't stress me out when I don't have college anymore. I hope you guys enjoy seeing this peering into my brain. I'm really trying to, oh, Usama, you're kind of behind with the times. I read Crossroads of Ravens in December, January. I made a video on should you read it. So yeah, I did read it. I predicted, along with my friend from Ini Vitre, we predicted that it was going to be Crossroads of Ravens. So like, that's my claim to fame right now. I guessed the translation of the new Witcher book title correctly. So yeah, thank you. But yeah, I did read it. It's really, it's exactly what you want. And I made a video. It's me going like, with the book, being like, young Geralt. Yeah, so that's the video anyway. Are you looking forward to the Witcher 1 remake? Yes. So this exactly is the case where I would also play The Witcher, because like The Witcher remake, like obviously. Jake Lee, you're my new favorite. Read the first Law trilogy because of you. That is my purpose on this earth, to make people read First Law. And The Witcher. Sorry, there was, so I was going to respond to Ashen's comment for the nostalgia thing. So re-commenting for the sake of debate. Thank you, Ashen. Oblivion Remastered feels like people walking back on their dislike of remakes / remasters because it hits their nostalgia. I think two things can be true. I think you can still hate the idea of remakes and stuff like that. And you can like the Oblivion remake, but I don't think that people are walking back their stance on disliking remakes or remasters. And let me tell you why. I feel like recently there's been a lot of remakes and remasters, especially from the Disney camp, of stuff that does not need to be remade, remastered, because I don't know, I'm sorry, but I don't know, Beauty and the Beast, it didn't age. Like it looks fine. It looks modern. It sounds good. It didn't need a live action remake. Mulan didn't need a live action remake, especially when you take out, let's get down to business to defeat the Hans. Did they send me daughters when I asked for sons? Like, what's the point of making a remake when you don't include that? Okay. But that's besides the point. I think a lot of people are just frustrated with like the endless sequels, remasters, whatever, because the original is fine, okay? Oblivion, yes, the Oblivion original is fine. However, graphics, and again, maybe for like older gamers or like older millennials and whatever, Gen X before them, right? Like maybe it's fine for you guys, but, and maybe it is fine for a lot of Gen Zers as well. Like personally, I don't mind it too much, but there is a certain level of difficulty when being like, yes, I am going to dive back into a game that was released in what, 2008? Yeah, because I think it was 2008. And then, or maybe 2009. I don't know. I always get it mixed up. So somewhere around there, anyway. But I do think that actually, yeah, this is really good. Tane V says, "Did you see the live action trailer of How to Train Your Dragon?" So this is exactly my point. How to Train Your Dragon is a perfect movie that stands alone by itself. It did not need a live action remake. It didn't, especially when they're making it like animation is such an underappreciated art, and it can be an aspect that really elevates the work beyond just the live action. Like it's a different medium, you know. And How to Train Your Dragon, in my opinion, was perfect for its medium. So that's why I'm boycotting How to Train Your Dragon movie. I am against it. The remaster, 2006. Gosh, I'm such a fake fan. Well, sorry. But yeah, but the Oblivion remaster, 2006. That's 20 years. Yeah, almost 20 years. No one, like, the visual upgrade alone is huge. The fact that they are like updating a bit of the fighting as well, that's great. I heard that the AI kind of sucks, but you know what? I'm glad they left some of the Oblivion jank in. I'm glad, because that's what that game is also known for. I'm glad that you can still make like absolute monstrosities. Is it going to replace the original Oblivion? No, but it's good. But it's to get, and like I hate it. I hate that I'm going to say this right now because I hate it when people say this. But younger audiences, just the barrier for entry sometimes is too high when they see like old graphics, you know? And sometimes the barrier for entry, I don't know, like people care about this stuff. And so I think that in this specific case, or like in the case of Morrowind, in the case of a Fallout, I don't know. I feel like leave New Vegas as is. Fallout 3, I don't know. I haven't played Fallout 3. I only watched playthroughs. But the point is in this specific case, like there have been people, like 2011, they're teenagers now. And through their lifetime, there hasn't been a single Elder Scrolls release. Think about that. Like, that's crazy. What do you mean? And they are people that could hypothetically play the Oblivion Remastered, you know? And I think a part of it is just breathing life back into Elder Scrolls before Elder Scrolls 6. Okay? And so I think some things deserve to, Emiliano, I'm 2008 and have only played Skyrim. This is exactly the point. So I think breathing new life into Oblivion is a good idea. It's also going to, like, if they go with the tower theory for Elder Scrolls 6, which is, like, I'm praying for the tower theory. I'm a tower theory truther. So, yeah. If they're going with that, then they have to kind of, like, put a precedent for this, right? And the Amulet of Kings and the, the White Tower, right? All that fits into the Towers theory for Elder Scrolls 6 as well. What's the Tower theory? Okay, basically, the Tower theory, and I'm going to say this wrong now because it's been a long time since I've looked into this because I was really sad that there was nothing new. But basically, there are different towers in Tamriel. So, for example, the White Gold Tower, the Paarthurnax's The Throne of the World. That is one of them. There's the one big tree in Vardenfell. Anyway, there are the different towers, and they have like their like different like stones or something like that. That like what's it called? give them power. And okay, keeping that in the back of your mind, the high elves, the Altmer, they always say that like, oh, they were like gods once upon a time and now they're not anymore. And there's this kind of idea that what if they're kind of like right, and what if the Thalmor, who are like the evil Altmers, right? What if they're trying to like destroy the towers to basically, because the towers ground like Nirn, which is like the planet, and Tamriel and all that. What if they ground it in like the plane of existence that we are in? And if they destroy the towers, then like basically the world will be destroyed and they will be able to like ascend to like their primordial, I don't know, status before whatever. Search it up online somewhere. Someone's going to explain it better. But basically the theory goes that with the Amulet of Kings gone, I believe, at the end of Oblivion, that might be wrong, with like the time blip destroyed and stuff and whatever, and Paarthurnax hypothetically dying and stuff. With all that gone, I think, is it there's like a tower in High Rock. I'm searching this up online right now. But there's a tower in High Rock that is still active. And so there's theories that since a part of the game is probably going to be taking part in High Rock, and a part of it probably in Hammerfell, perhaps that's kind of continuing like the tower plot, that the towers are going to fall, and that's going to be like the big plot for Elder Scrolls 6. And I want that so bad. If the next Skyrim is going to be like Starfield, I don't want it. What do you think? Yeah. I have changed my mind a bunch of times on stuff. I think sometimes something releasing absolutely destroys the legacy and the image of something that mattered so much in like the public consciousness. And I think, like, for example, the Witcher TV show, I wish it was never made. But yeah, if the Elder Scrolls 6 is going to be, I just really want it to be good. Like, I really want it to be good. But yeah, so anyway, that's all, I think. So Ashen, what we kind of talked about, I think that there are some games that deserve a remaster. And I think, oh, actually you asked about this. Personal top 5 games you want remade, remastered. Yeah, Oblivion, which it was, Morrowind, Daggerfall Arena. No, I wish, but more realistically, The Witcher 1, which it will be. Yeah, screw it. Daggerfall Arena. Like, I don't know. I really, it's Jover. You're so close. Triss deserves a remaster. Oh my god, do you mean that one Rose of Remembrance scene? Yeah, I do want to see I kind of feel like Fallout New Vegas, if they like remaster it with like the guns and stuff, then that would be cool. Then I would buy that. No, don't say that about Triss. But yeah, I think that's all. I'm so sorry, guys. We've been going on for so long, and yeah, we've been going for so long. I thought that this would be done in half an hour. Yeah. Oh, I actually, Zoltan, I think I missed your second super chat. Playing Oblivion Remastered today, so excited for it. Please let me know how it goes. I hope you love it. But the yapping never ends. Yeah, I think we're gonna end with the yapping now. Guys, we're going to try to take another sip from the mug. Hopefully I don't choke again. It didn't. All right, and on that note, I think that's all. Thank you all so much for coming. It was so exciting. Okay, guys, what's up with this lemon bomb thing? Because I saw this on last stream as well, and I was so confused. Oh, did I talk about lemon bomb? I didn't talk about lemon bomb. Someone needs to explain that to me. But yes, thank you so much for showing up. It was so nice to meet all new people. Maybe we'll do more Wera and Reveries. Maybe we'll alternate or something like that. Titan's Vision, of course. Sun need a reminder. Do not worry, it's gonna happen in June or something like that. Thank you so much. I'm going to go back to studying. Ashen, I love you. You're so cool, dude. You're so cool. Thank you for bringing in the differing perspectives and the debate. All right, thank you so much. And I'll see you in another video or stream. No more videos until the end of May. I'll be back after exams, either early June or late May, something like that. Not too sure. Bye-bye.